Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of TerraTech. It's our second one here, and you may notice that things are a little bit different around the base. Funny story, I tried to back up my save just in case anything happened, and in the process of doing that I managed to delete it. Don't ask me how, I'm still really not sure what I did, but I lost the file and I had to start all over again. So we're sort of back to where we left last episode, similar amount of money. We've got all of our base together, except I've had a lot more fortune fighting the bad guys, and we've got ourselves a lot more of these, is it thimble tractor pads? Yes, I can remember that. Which is really good, because that contributes to part of the plan that we have for today's episode, which is to fight a few bad guys, try and scavenge some more materials, although we kind of got exactly what we needed right here with these ones, and then we're going to earn some money and upgrade our base a little bit. That's the sort of plan for this episode. We'll see where it goes. We'll do a little bit of exploring as well, and I do want to say thank you so much for the support on the last episode. That video had 2,000 likes, pretty incredible numbers. Just wanted to say thank you to everyone. Seems like a lot of you really like this series. I like this game a lot. It's going to be awesome, believe me. There's lots of stuff for us to do. And speaking of that, we're going to do episodes every third day, I think, just because this is one of those games where I reckon we're going to end up doing a lot of in-between off-camera stuff, you know, collecting materials to make some money and stuff like that. So I decided that, hey, we'll do this every third day. So, I guess we can start off by blasting these rocks right here. You notice they've got those little green things in them right there. Well, there's quite a few rocks that have different colours. There's blue and red and a few others as well. And these materials we can sell. You can also craft some of them. However, I think these basic ones right here are more common and not actually that useful, because you've got your 2-slot fabricator over here, and with particular materials you can actually craft some of the blocks. So I spent a long time playing this game trying to find those materials, and I don't think these actually have anything, do they? If they're completely plain and it's a grassland rock, is it? And look at that, the tabs over there. Something rock, yeah, it's not the right type to mine. So that one over there would be good because it's got a streak of blue for it. And why can't we go up this hill? No, now we can. Let's pick up these bits from the trees. And yes, as I was saying, I was trying to craft stuff with the 2-slot fabricator because I didn't realise that you could click on the payload terminal and buy things. So I spent a lot of time like looking for these materials. It was really difficult, and I think the idea is that you build a setup for gathering these smaller materials like this, and yeah, and then selling them to make money. So you can see here that we've quickly gathered a lot of stuff. We could gather more if we had a bigger tech with more of these. And we need to upgrade this so we can process the materials a little bit faster. That is the plan. You can also get AI techs that play the game with you. I played around with that a little bit. It was kind of difficult to get it to behave in the way that you wanted it to, but you could get it to follow you around and pick up some of the materials, which was cool. So we might invest in some of them. And of course, as always, if you've played this game before, feel free to leave a suggestion. I am definitely looking for feedback on things we can do and how to do it, because I'm quite new to this game myself. So it looks like we've got... Is that brown? I don't think I've even seen some brown stuff before. What's this? What are you? You are carbide ore. Excellent. Okay, and that is definitely darker, a darker shade of red than I've seen before from those rocks. So we're just going to do a back and forth here. I've just spotted an enemy on the map though, so we should probably go and check that out. Let's drop these off. We'll definitely pick a few more bits up as we go back. But we can actually fight the enemies with these on us. There's not too much of a consequence to that. And you can see there's a kind of limit here. If we had more of these, we could drop them off a little bit quicker. So now that I'm in rage of both of them, those materials get picked up a little bit quicker. So we want to rearrange that setup over there, but I want to earn enough money to upgrade it. And I think we need about 6,000 to do what I was looking at. So we'll probably aim to do that and a bit more. I like to go... yeah, a little bit further when we're doing the videos, so we'll probably earn a lot of money and do a really cool setup. And now let's attack this guy, and that looks like a good start to our attack. You've also got something there I'd like to show you all. So can we get that without breaking it? Probably not. It looks like it's on its last... It's blown up. Oh no, wait, has it? Yes, it's blown up. Oh well. Now that we've seen it though, I do believe that means we can buy it at the shop. So that thing, let's attach that block to the back of us. Is that something there? That is a weapon. We will take that. And anything else here? Just a couple of wheels. Okay. Not so bad. Let's mine a few more things. And over there's something very interesting that I want to go and check out. I've not seen that rock type in the middle of the grassland area before. Probably because the other biome is sort of just over there. We've got a mean looking fella off in the distance. I'm wondering if we can rearrange part of our setup here quickly. I think we can. If we put that on the back... this on the side. Whoa, 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 calm down. We get an extra little bit of attack power, I guess you could say. That is actually the plane, and that's something I've had trouble using before, so we're not going to go over there. It's good to know that that's there. I want to go and look up some tutorials on how to do that. So maybe we'll investigate the plane in a bit. Let's find out what this is, because this looks like something I was searching for before. So what's that going to drop? Just plumbite. Okay, so you get this in the normal rocks. Apparently you can get them in the red rocks as well. Right, so we are currently full. Now we need to use the beam just to get out of here. So we're going to come back and check out that plane in a bit. I want to know what I'm doing first, because last time I encountered that thing I had some trouble getting it to work. So I'll go do some research, and I'll probably gather some more materials in between as well. So I'll be back with you in a moment. It was night time. Someone over there is interested in us. They were a little bit closer a moment ago. Who are you and what do you want? I can see a little bit of something over there. That almost looks like a bit of a base going on. Oh, he's got a solar panel. Whoa, look at that guy. I think the bat. Oh my god, we've just got to stick at this one. Come on. That was crazy. Are we out of weapons? No, we've got a couple of weapons left. We just about won that battle. That was nuts. These guys are generated by other players, I do believe. You saw a name there. It was like Noob123. Completely annihilated us. And annihilated some of our means of gathering resources. That was probably a little bit foolish then. And it wasn't a solar power thing that he had, it was just a big array of guns. So we got creamed there. We can get back on our feet though, because we've got the shop. We can always buy these things. Let's pick up some materials while we're over here. So we lost our drill bits, we lost some weapons, although there's some here. We've also got some in reserve, remember. So it's never too bad. As long as you win the fight, you usually come away with something good. Alright. So, is that a weapon as well? It looks like he dropped quite a few of his weapons. We need another wheel. Got a bit of a bad situation with those. We're just free. And we'll put a wheel at the front there. A smaller one just for now. Wow, we actually got a lot of weapons off of that. And we got our 2 drill bits. So, we head back to base and recover. It was just night time, by the way. It's kind of annoying that this game has a night cycle, because it's really difficult to play. It's dark. It's not good for videos. But whatever. Anyway, we'll go back here, we'll buy ourselves a wheel, and we'll fix ourselves back up. So, I just went to purchase myself this wheel, and as soon as I did it, I thought, oh, you're silly, I've got a pile of them over here. We did have a pile of wheels just on the ground. They have now despawned. I've seen items linger around for a long time, now I've seen a whole pile of them disappear. So I think that we can say it's not a good idea to leave things lying around like that. So if ever you want to keep something, you want to attach it to your building. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is actually buy a couple more blocks here. That one only costs 400. We're up to 7,700. I wanted to get about like 10,000 before we started buying stuff. But we lost 2 of these, didn't we? So if we get 2 of those back, it's just going to set us back 1,000. So anyway, while it's daytime, I'm going to go around gathering some more materials. I'm going to try and survey any enemies before we go into combat with them, because we might get annihilated again. Yeah, we really got our ass kicked there, but we, come back to where we are, so we're doing alright. Anyway, let's go gather some more materials. Okay, we have reached our 10k goal here, so we're going to have plenty of money to spend, and I just wanted to show you this. I've not seen something like this before. Look how much of this green stuff is all in one area. There's a big deposit of it right there, and lots of smaller ones around it, which is pretty cool. It's quite close to our base, good for harvesting, and I do believe these things respawn, but over a very slow amount of time. I've definitely seen some trees reappear near to one of the bases that I've had before, which is cool. So hopefully this will be something we come back to time and time again. But I am aware that what we're doing right now may not be like the full way that you play the game forever, and what we're about to spend our money on may not be like the wisest of things to do, but it's something that you can definitely do, and seems like fun to me. So obviously that's what I'm interested in having here. And you saw there I got pushed backwards. That's because something was underneath us and the tractor beam was trying to pick it up, and it started to push us backwards. So we'll leave that one behind. That is going to be worth a fair bit of money. Something I was looking up actually at the moment was the crafting recipes, and seeing if any combination of these could be put into the 2-slot fabricator and made into something a little bit more expensive, or yeah, more expensive to sell, so we could earn more money, which would be pretty cool. But anyway, what I've heard is that these things right here, 2 of those will supply 1 of these. So this is actually slower than that can go. So we definitely want to upgrade that. But what I think I want to have is 2 delivery cannons, 4 of those, and then 4 of these like feeding into them, which should be pretty cool. So we've got 2 of those setups already, so let's get 2 more. It is going to be, and I tell you what, this menu right here could really do with an overhaul. Like, you don't want to scroll through so much stuff, because you know what it is, you don't need to read all of this all of the time. We know we want a delivery cannon, we'll take one of those, so we got our delivery cannon sorted out. We need 2 more receivers, they're quite cheap, which is good, and 2 more conveyors. That's all good, they're even cheaper still. And then I think we need 3 of these refineries right here. And you're probably thinking, no, like there's too much, it's overkill. If you've played the game before, obviously. As I said, I've got a feeling this stuff's going to become kind of redundant later on. But I want to have fun. I want to do these little things. And I've got ideas and I want to sort of execute them. So I'm not too fussed about, making those sorts of mistakes. So let's start to construct this. That thing went flying. Oh yeah, another thing to mention. I had my rocket things here. The coils, aren't they called? Got to remember the names of stuff. That's one of my objectives here. Yeah, a coil. If we put it on the side and shoot, you'll see that although you see the animation, it doesn't go past the wheel. It's something I noticed a little bit later on. So that time that firepower has not been being used. But by raising it up to there, it should be good. So what I'm doing over here is just rearranging this a little bit. We've got our 2 delivery cannons. And then we want to put our fabricators like this. I'm hoping that we'll continue to be able to place blocks because you can see they're starting to go into the ground a little bit. We will move you over to this side, and then we'll put a conveyor just there, another fabricator over here, and just mirror it on the other side, and then put those 2 things. So when we come around to the front of this area, like so, there are going to be 4 of those pads to pick up all of our materials, so they get moved very quickly, which means we can put more of these things on ourselves and bring more materials over at once, and then they should go through all of those refineries and into the delivery cannon. And now it's night time, which is always bad for recording, so I'm going to do some more resource gathering off camera, and then I'll show you it, provided that it works, of course. So I thought I got it wrong. I remember reading somewhere that there was a 2-to-1 ratio, so I put 2 delivery cannons because I read that they were slow to one of these, and it actually looks like it's a straightforward 1-to-1 ratio. So what we can do is drag this over here and have another one on the side. But the logistics of doing this is a little bit awkward because you want to get all of these into a space together, and when you start cramming them together, what you'll find is that these conveyor things right here start overlapping, so it'll take like the refined materials and put them back onto these ones, which is a little bit fussy, I guess. So it's kind of difficult to get all 4 pads, but we don't need to overthink this really. I'm probably just going to come up with an arrangement that works in a bit, and then that'll be our way of delivering materials to this place. So what we will do though is buy ourselves an extra block. We're going to put a couple more of those thimble tractor pads on top of our little guy, so you can gather more materials at once, which would be pretty cool. And we're also going to go and investigate that plane because we've done enough of this resource gathering for now, I reckon. So I'm going to get a bit more money together, figure out how I want to set up this, and then we're going to go check out that plane. So the sun is arising, and I found out that this little setup right here just works fine if you have them parallel. Now I'm keeping my distance because I want you to pay attention when we go in here. Notice how some of the things that you pick up from the trees are already refined. So wood gets refined into that stuff. So watch what happens when they go into here. There we go. 2 on this side. Watch their value. They sell for 45 and those ones sell for 30. So refining them twice would be an option as well. However, I'm not sure if you can do that for most materials. So you'd need something specific for wood and then something for other things. So that's something we consider. Plus also when we get the wood we pick up those things as it is, and I'm not sure if what is refined after can be refined again, and it would end up getting caught in this little system. So it's something to think about. But now what we're going to do is go fly the plane. And by the way, I've seen some things respawning around here. If we have a look behind us, there should be a rock patch that literally appeared during the night while I was hanging around, and I'm going to drop these off because we don't really need them for where we're going. And of course we should probably leave 2 of them on because our coils are attached to them. Right, so we're going to go off to the yellow question mark and try and fly the plane. We are now a little bit lighter. I also just want to attach you there. There we go. And yeah, on our way we go. So I had some trouble flying the plane when I did this, and I've got a feeling we might have some trouble again, because I watched a video of someone else doing it, and for them, that thing looks mean. That thing looks really mean. How mean did that look? Oh my god. Oh yeah, let's shoot it from back there. Hey, can we do that again? Can we get that nice angle? Come on. That'd be a right advantage, wouldn't it? Just sit... Oh, look at that. We're knocking off some of its weapons. Good, good, good. There we go. Now we got the angle. This is the way you do it. You sit back. Ha! Oh, he's still got a lot of firepower. And he's getting absolutely destroyed here. Oh my god. Keep firing, keep firing. He's got a lot of wheels. He's got a lot of stuff we're going to get from this before we even get to that plane. Right. He's still got a weapon, so we still need to take him out. We haven't lost anything. Man, sometimes manoeuvring and moving the camera angle at the same time could be way too tricky. Where is this guy? There he is. Right. He's got to be stuffed now for sure. He's got no weapon. Actually, he does have a weapon. There we go. And we couldn't quite salvage it. Let's take a couple of wheels. We actually have only 4 for our entire vehicle. So we'll take some extra wheels. That'll help us move around a little better. And now let's go and see what he left behind. We've got some more weapons over here. I think that thing is a light that you can attach to the front. We'll just put it at the back. Yep, that's like a headlight. Then we've got another rocket over here. Man, we're not even going to have room to put all of these on. Crazy stuff. Okay, that's good. Another headlight right there. I don't think... Yeah, we don't even have room to attach, so we need some more blocks on this thing. Let's just... Yeah, I'll gather all the stuff and I'll be back in a second. And there it is, the plane. It tells us it's an enemy. That looks like it's an enemy, doesn't it? Right, so we need to take control of this. This is where I ran into problems before. Pick up the cab from your current tech. It's right there. I'm hoping the whole thing doesn't fall apart because of this. It doesn't. That's very good. And this time I could just attach it. So before, wouldn't let me attach it at all. So Shift W and up to gain... Oh my god, this is going to be amazing. Let's hold Shift. How do I sort of come up a little bit more? There we go. Okay, so off we go. Right. We hold down back to go up. That's good. That's kind of familiar feeling. Hold down Shift to control the propeller. And up to turn the nose down. I don't like the way they're sort of inverted like that. And wow, we can fly around and check out what is going on in this area. This is cool. So let's let go of Shift and the propeller slows down. Good to know. This looks like it's going to be relatively simple. So there's our little base going on and we can check out the entire area. This is amazing. I love it. So somewhere out here there could be like another base is what I've heard. And there'll also be some text that are made out of different blocks. At the moment we're looking at the GSO blocks. And is that... No, that's just a formation of rocks. Oh, this game looks so cool, doesn't it? I love the red desert here. So there's... No, that's rocks as well. Just looking for some bad guys. I wonder if we can do a barrel roll. Hey, there's one. And that looks like it could potentially be built out of a different type of tech. Now, how do we do the barrel roll? Like this? Oh, lovely. We pulled it off. No problems. Yeah, so let's have a look for some more baddies. We don't want to go out too far. However, I don't think this thing has fuel. And we have our radar, so we know our way back. And this is cool. I've never been out this far in the game. Never even got close to doing this. So what are you? You're probably a different tech type altogether. Please don't shoot me down. You can probably just about see there it's made out of different things. This is definitely a different biome. Some dark, deep reds. And look at those trees. Ever so cool. Alright, let's start heading back now, and hopefully we'll be able to get a closer view at another tech, although I don't want to get too close to it because it might shoot me out of the sky. Yeah, so we want to take this back to our base. I'm just wondering how we're going to pull that off because the cab needs to be moved. I'm wondering if we could literally sort of move it across and drop it, and then take it all the way to our other tech, because then we can land this back at our base. Okay, we've got something below us. It's shooting at us as well. It looks like a normal tech right there. Oh, this is so cool. Let's do a barrel roll. Woohoo! Oh, that was a really bad idea. And there is a bad guy behind us somewhere. That was a poorly executed barrel roll. We've got to be careful we don't fly into anything and blow up here. Okay, this looks like enough space to get going, and it is. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Pull up, pull up. Yes! Oh, that was lucky. And now we are kind of free falling. Why? Keep moving, keep moving. This is bad. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I lost control of the plane there, and I'm not really quite sure how, because I was pressing back, but then I'd press forward and it wouldn't do anything. So I think our tech is over on the right there, and we're going to go to the left and try and land this back at base, and then just see if we can move the cab, which is going to be a little bit of a cheeky way to do things. But otherwise, I guess we'd have to disassemble the plane and then reassemble it again, right? There it is. There's base. There's a big area here cleared out for us. What kind of landing can we do? That was nice. And oh no! No, 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 no. Keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving. I'm holding down shift. I need to hold down forward. To take off, you need to hold down forward. Right, now we hold down back. Okay, we must be really injured right now. Damaged, even, would probably be the better word to use. So, let's try and get back to base safe this time. Hopefully that guy is far enough away. He's still shooting at me, though. It's kind of worrying. And a rock just appeared over there on the right. Okay, we've landed safely. Let's press B. Let's grab our cab. Pull it off of this thing. Right, now can we continuously just... Yeah, we can. We can literally explore the place by continuously moving our cab. It's going to be cheaty and a boring way of doing it. But I'm going to move it all the way over to our other one. This is so silly. There's the music in the background. I think the sun is rising. It's definitely getting a little bit brighter. Just been waiting for the night to pass by. You can see we've gathered a lot of stuff. There have been enemies attacking the base left, right and centre while I've been trying to get this plane, or sorry, get this thing back. By the way, you can drag that little guy all the way over there. It works just fine. It's a little bit finicky. Seems like, though, if you drag... I actually don't want to do it right now, but if you drag up and down the screen, it's like you're going up and down in height, so you don't move as far. So if you drag this guy across, you'll be able to move him like from here to here. And a tree just sprouted. And it's funny because rocks fall out of the sky and trees sprout. But when you go up and down, you don't go sort of up into this field of view, so to speak. So we've got our plane back. We've pretty much done all we wanted to do this episode. I'm now thinking about what's going to come in the next one. We're going to start exploring the deserts, I think, maybe look for some different tech types. And also, I have been considering getting a shield, or not a shield, so to speak, one of these things to heal our thing as we go around. And in order to do that, we need a battery. Where is my... There it is, my payload terminal thing. Let's go and have a look at what blocks are available, because we need a battery in order to run this thing without solar power. Although we can buy solar power, and then we can go around in the day. So 4,000 plus a repair bubble, 7,000, and we can, in the daytime, get healed while we're fighting, which is pretty cool. But then you need a battery, and I don't think we've discovered one of those. However, it should tell us the name of it, so I'm just going to scan over quickly. I might miss it. I'm not seeing a battery yet. We might even be able to craft a battery, who knows. But there is one of those things. There's a lot of things for us to unlock. And by the way, you can see the other techs up here as well. So Venture is one of the other types, which I'm sure we'll discover soon. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. As always, if you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like. It will always be appreciated. And once again, let me know your feedback down there. I'll be looking forward to reading the comments before I record the next episode. So, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.